shit, that's me right there. Oh yeah, 1-8. What the fuck? That's not what a quick fade is, nigga. Never mind, that's not me. Chicks with them big old butts, kill players with them big old nuts. Hit the club with my game tight, hold right in my fame. Some bullshit. Bullshit. What the fuck? Stupid ass 1-8. What the pick? Nigga, Tim drill, nigga, come on. Beating my chest like King Kong. Yeah. Like Ginobili. I won. Unless you pull out the back grizzly. $5 bill on the real, we both is history. The things we have in the back clubs. And if you come to my you want to go. I come to school with a tailor on my earlobe. On the click season. Easy and weirdos. Hey, let's play again. Let's play again. Hey, good game, man. Good game, 1-8, good game. I'm Simon Jackson. Never meant to make your daughter cry. Apologize a trillion times. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Never meant to make your daughter cry. Apologize a trillion times. My baby is drama, mama don't like me. Doing things like having the boys come from her neighborhood to the studio trying to fight me. Sneak get she's an American pie, light out. That's my house. I disconnect the cable and turn the lights out. Let her know her grandchild is a baby and not a paycheck. Private school, daycare, shit, medical bills out. Come on, bro. No. Oh, he got off. Yeah. By the way, if I could leave the sugar pie with me, don't send my life. Shut up. Weezy out of here. Ain't no going back. My nigga Weezy on the track. Can I take a minute? But I tell you how I'm feeling. I ride the show you fuck the streets. I'ma tell you about the chill. Nigga pull up in that billion with no head. This a motion picture from the trenches. Check out a nigga Kiki 4 in big pension. Pop out, get with it. Whole lot of big business. Fuck around, I'm spinning. Strap down with it. Fuck around, I'm kidding. I got a game? Oh shit. From the slums and he don't talk no pistol. Yeah, he playing, we coming from the pencil. He don't know about a truck, no. Get shot, man, fucking with these hoes. She just wanna bet more. I might be worried about his goals. She niggas coming out through the night, back to back, hitting them poles. This shit amazing. Anytime he don't see no greatness, he gon' grow.
That sounds trash.
Fruit in Golden, Colorado. Sugar everywhere.
It's trash.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction of the Cowboys. They're set for football in Big D, as their guys will do battle.
What the fuck? Man, I pressed X, my nigga.
This is taken at the plate.
Fucking way.
Nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 down, 1st and 10. Looking to throw it to this first
Yeah. Stupid ass boy!
It's a pickup of 15 and a play, 7 down.
Tendency and go play action and go for the big shot.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott.
Down there!
For a Cowboy touchdown.
Niggas tired, bro.
Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from the 20, and the Cowboys have taken the.
Oh my god! This ass!
This kick is no good.
What the fuck is this, nigga? What is this stupid shit?
A 6-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Stupid.
That's going to be incomplete.
He's got one interception already, and that doesn't necessarily mean the rest of the game is going to go like that. But it does seem that he's a little bit off in his approach to this one.
Yeah, it does, and that was a risky throw right there.
Got to be careful about taking care of the ball, making sure you get back within yourself. I mean, those mechanics that they work on all the time, they're there for a reason. Kind of get back to those and maybe tamp it down a little bit.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Tyrone Crawford coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. Back deep is Tavon Austin.
Wait, hold up. Did I not press something?
A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Here's Prescott.
Nigga, what the? Oh my God.
Jeff Swain, the intended receiver.
Niggas trash just like in real life, man.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. On the move to his left. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Yeah.
And he'll have his man. That's Cooper.
Fuck out of here, boy.
Do get him, but not before he reaches the 27.
Fucking
It's
God.
a big play there on 3rd down. 44 yards. So now the big play has a long way inside the 30 now. 1st and 10. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind and try to put together another drive.
You had the fucking...
Confidence, not worried about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
This time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. To throws Prescott. And a return this time. We'll go out to the 42-yard line. Cooper was the intended target.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys looked around the
After the interception, here's Trubisky. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal?
Go, Matt!
Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. This time, the now stands at 13. Line of scrimmage again to 25, 2nd and 10. Second and 10 now. It's Trubisky. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And they'll bring it down at the 27-yard line. That throw good for only a couple that brings up 3rd down.
Brandon Martin defense in this situation would have meant that there's an incompletion. It would have been a drop. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync. Communication. And as he dragged
Trubisky and the troops stay out there. They will go for it. Short down at the 1-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Gotta go.
Trying to punch it in with Howard. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. The Bears moving hastily in the hurry-up offense. He'll get it up the middle, and he's not going to push his way forward. He's going to be stopped at the 2-yard line. And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. This Cowboy defense trying to hold him out of the end zone. They've run it to 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Trubisky. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Trey Burton as the first half is winding down. And the Bears draw a bit closer. Parkey with the extra point, and it's now 13-7. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. This will be taken in the back of the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Second and 6, just inside the 30. Final play of the half, Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. So we have come to halftime here in Dallas with the Cowboys out in front. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
A second down throw for Prescott. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Prescott. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down. And now before they run this fourth down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a third time here on fourth down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. That's to his running back, complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Prescott looks to throw on first. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. On second down, Elliott. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Oh my fucking God, man.
Bear sack. Leonard Floyd in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a fourth down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. And that's caught by Beasley. 21 yards there. A big play on fourth down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. That After the penalty, it's Elliott. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Prescott now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Throwing, Prescott. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Carry now for Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. A good sustained drive there in this third. And it'll be intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. They run play action for Howard. Now Trubisky. Hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one goes for 36 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. On 1st down, Trubisky.
Who's that? Yeah, that's
time for the sack. Randy Gregory in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. Play action. It's Trubisky. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 5. Turn this one just shy of mid.
Look, he's quitting. Look. Look, you're gonna quit. Fucking trash. Don't, bitch. Your parents can see the game. I beat him that bad.
encuentro relajado, desde los 15 me marco, vengo desde donde yo radico, a la moda siempre ando vestido, mi escuadra bajada siempre al cinto, mi carga siempre contigo, sin más pensando que voy a dejar este misión, la verdad está muy mal, siempre me voy a empezar, entre la hora y brillar, distinguir, porque no me delatar, no me gusta la leva. Despegando el vuelo tranquilito, con la plumita relajadito, radito, encerrotando con mis amigos, a todos nos van pegando macizo, no soy malo, tampoco soy bueno, siendo honesto estoy en el medio, lo único que busco es respeto, y que conmigo es sincero. Sin mal pensar que voy a dejar este vicio, la verdad está muy mal, siempre me voy a empezar. Ahora hay que dejar que la emoción va creciendo, toca celebrar con ese espejo de estampa, ya me paso a retirar.
Come on, Angel, where you going? You're not gonna play me? I'm gonna play. No, because you're wasting time. Bro, how come no one wants to play? Like I told everybody, I should play me. No. What? You wanna play me, son? Nigga?
Y'all get 80, 70, 60, 55 years old.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the New Orleans Saints and the New York Jets. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The ground. This is Isaiah Crowell. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st down, Darnold. That's caught right side by Anderson. And now running right through it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He got 29 yards that time. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you, from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season-opening opponent. And they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a long night.
Now a chance to make that encroachment penalty really hurt. 1st and 5. Faking the give, Darnold. He's going to sling this deep downfield, and this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Quincy Enunwa, 32 yards. And the Jets have taken a first quarter lead. Not a bad way to start it.
And I think that was part of their script, because so many teams script their opening possessions, and whether it's just that possession or even deeper into the half, sometimes it's 15 to 30 plays. That had to be one in there where they call a shot play. Go for the big one, and they got it done.
Foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Henry Anderson, big man from Stanford, there for the stop.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. On 2nd down, here's Brees. And it's a fumble. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
And that is incomplete.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19.
Now a run. This is Bilal Powell. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. In on the tackle, Alex Okafor. Throwing here on third down. Darnold got an open man. It's a noon one. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up fourth down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
And this is no good. Close but no cigar, just wide right. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. And a look now at how the Jets line up defensively.
Leonard Williams is one of the most fun players for me to watch in college football. And when he came out in the NFL draft, I kept telling people, here's why I think he's going to be. Excellent movement skills, light on his feet, also has the ability to bull rush people inside, but I loved his hands. The ability to get offensive blockers' hands off of him and then get his hands on opposing ball carriers.
Hey, kill! 11.
On second down, Kamara. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Avery Williamson there to make the stop.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now Breeze on third down. And this is going to be incomplete.
And third down is a key down in any game you play. And third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on fourth down and 9. They do go for it. It's Breeze. He's going to go. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge... With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Throwing now is Breeze. He'll buy some time right. And Watson has it right side. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Breeze. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Avery Williamson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, first down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive, missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you've put something out there, you're giving yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
No, check, Patriot!
They begin with a run by Crowell. Oh, and now he bowls him over. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a first down.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever is in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Now a play fake here on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal.
But we just saw him run the football really effectively there with 3 tight ends in the game. And any defensive coordinator, when they see that set, if they can get more bodies out onto the field, not more than 11, of course, but bigger bodies to combat what they're going to do, because that's a run-heavy formation. Those guys are out there to block 9 times out of 10, and in this case, they did it really successfully.
A gain of 7 that time, second and goal. Now Breeze throwing on second down. Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. Michael Thomas from 4 yards out. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. And how about this decision? Tie game first half, but here's an onside kick. And the Jets have got it. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
A first down carry now for Crowell. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll make this a second and long.
Detroit!
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
So the penalty now moves it up. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Darnold. And that one goes incomplete. He he's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Here's Darnold, and he comes back with one complete. Now the ball comes loose. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. They'll run it now out of the gun. And now running right through it. Powell with a first down and more. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Bilal Powell in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets are able to strike for 6. Myers connects on the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. Here's Myers now to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. So we've hit halftime. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
Yeah, so the kickoff fumble, now great field position. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a first and goal.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Now from the 7, here's second and goal. Now off the bootleg, Darnold. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
It'll definitely be a disappointment to come out of this starting position with just 3 points. They need to try to dial something up now, 3rd and 10. Now Darnold into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Snags it for the pick, and not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Darren Reed picks it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing. But I guarantee you, it's not very good.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind. Now, before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and this score will stay right where it is. Mr. Davis, you're a football lifer, my friend. You've called games at the highest level. You know head coaches inside and out. Please explain that one to me. Speechless. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. They go play action here on 1st down. Rolling to his left. And going deep for Hill. Picked off by Trumaine Johnson. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
It's just been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for them. And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in a game, your chances to win have to be about 100-1. And it's not looking good for them here.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.